All right, I'm here. Y'all here tonight? Y'all see that bucket of beans? I got a 5-gallon bucket of them big Kahunas. So I need to start working on them. Let me see. Let me get this set, and then I need to say howdy to you. Where did it go? Make sure it's muted. Give me just a second. And it is. And let's see. I saw Kim. Let me go up here. That's Kim. Howdy, Kim. Hello, Miss Cheryl. And Mary Webb. Just you three in here with me? I really need some help. Got my scissors. I was making supper tonight, and I burnt my finger tonight making supper. I was frying some squash. I know you can't see it, but that hurt. It's got a little blister there now. Hey, Ann. And Tammy. Got Barbara Terry. New Horizons Above and Beyond. Hello. And I pinned the link. There's Helen. Hey, Helen. There's Linda Brookshire. Linda Brookshire is one of my best friends, too. Sitting outside in the heat for a little bit. At least the winds are blowing. Oh, it's so hot here. There's Glenda. Hey, Glenda Hyde. Those beans make me jealous. These are those big Kahunas. Look at them things. Well, and you know, they're still just pretty tender, and they don't have strings. There may be a few of them that I kind of shell out. We'll just see as we go. I'm just now getting started on them, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to have. They kind of got a little bean in them, don't it, that I cut through, but I think it'll be okay. I need something to put my little ends in. And y'all have to listen to it, but I'm fixing to turn my fan back on that was blowing on me. Maybe a little bit of a roaring sound, but I think I'm going to have it. I just went and hopped in the shower and cleaned up, and I thought I was going to be cooled off, but I tell you what, still got sweat dripping on me. Hey, Marla. Let me get my fan and get something to put my little tails in. I thought I was ready, but I'm not. Let me see. What am I going to get? What did I have the other day? I'm just going to get this flat pie plate for them tails. Now let me turn my fan on. Just one of these box fans, but I'm going to put it where it's going to be blowing on me. Maybe right there. Maybe that'll help, because I'm warm. Okay, now I'm back. And there's Marilyn. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, I saw Jude Hanson. They are big beans. They're called big Kahunas. I didn't name them. That's what they're called. And I think they're supposed to get pretty big and still be tender and good. Yeah, they're big beans. I'll drop the piece. Look at them. Make sure they don't get some bad pieces in there. I got to just see what I've got. Now, looky there. I'm going to shell them beans out of that. But, you know, Terry likes to have a few of those shell beans in his green beans anyway. Marla's nice big cups. I didn't name them. But I'm laughing about that name. Yeah, I got some big kahunas, don't I? I was going to say, though, Terry only said he only picked about 20 foot into the row. I don't tell him how many of these beans are going to be. Terry had, there was some chicken, breaded chicken patties. I have got a whole box of them things because I traded some eggs, hatching eggs, to a woman for that box of chicken patties. So we had those. We had fried squash and just then cucumber. That's all we had. I didn't make a big supper, but we had enough. He had been in the hayfield all day, and when he come in, he ate early, ate a little bit early, so then still had to have some supper. So I made him something, but he had ate about 4 o'clock. He'd already ate something. Nice ones to roll. Yeah, they would, wouldn't they? I still hadn't done that yet. I was going to, but it seems like something always comes up, and I don't do that. Be it Rita's, we could, I know y'all could. Would you help pick them too, Marilyn? I think Terry had the hard job. He was out there picking them when I was making supper and cleaning up some of the kitchen. I babysitted today, which was kind of fun because I took the little girls to the creek. We picked up my mama and took my mama. And that was fun. That was quite kind of almost, I'll just tell you, little Deanna lost one of her shoes. It had those little Crocs, little plastic Crocs, and one of them come off of Deanna's foot and went to going down the creek, got caught in the current, and I run and I caught it and brought it back, and then Millie thought that was funny. So then she dropped one of her shoes and let it run off, and I caught her shoe, and the next thing I know, they're swimming in their little panties, and she pulled off her little panties, and her little panties was going down the creek, and I couldn't catch them. So I don't know where them things went. When there was a certain place there in the creek where the water would narrow down and going real fast, and they got by, and I couldn't catch them. So then she cried because they were gone. So we had quite a day. Don't ask me why she pulled them off to start with. You tell me why little kids do what they do sometimes. We just don't know. Have you ever heard of kids that would take beans and put it up their nose or in their ear or something? Then like years ago, there was one of Terry's cousins that put a bean up his nose, I think. Kids just do silly things. Oh, you like my shirt? It's my Bigfoot shirt. Big Piney. Leave no trace, Big Piney. And I've got my nightgown under it, but I'm comfortable. So I wanted to put something over my nightgown. So I just put this t-shirt on over it. Funny when someone said, I know. Won't that be funny, Jennifer? My mama kept telling her, she was teasing her, that some little girl will be wearing your little panties, Millie. Why she did that's a mystery to me, but she did. Put things up her nose. They do, don't they? You just never know what they're going to do. Just touching things they shouldn't be touching and doing things. Hi, Mandy. My neighbor girl put corn up her nose twice. And that's not funny. I'm laughing, Marla, but it's not funny, is it? Corn up her nose twice. Oh, mate. I've got some work I need to do up at the quilt shop. I got a big order I need to fill, and I didn't get it filled today with the babysitting. And then these beans, canning them will be on the agenda. And I pinned the link. Somebody wants to come up and chat in person with me. And I'm seeing 52 in the chat. And let's see, was it this morning? Was I on here this morning real early? I think I was. Seemed like that was a whole different day. I think Millie just thought it was funny when I had to run after that stuff. I wasn't going to, and it's not, I wasn't going to drown in the creek or nothing, but her throw that stuff in the creek just so it washed away and I had to run and get it. And I didn't take a whole lot of pictures because in the water, I didn't want to drop my phone in the water. So I didn't have my phone with my hand the whole time. And let's see, I saw Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Mountain Sparrow. Hi, Linda Hauser. Keep on working. I dumped a few out of the bucket, but I've got a whole 5-gallon bucket full rounded up. Terry was trying to get as many of them in there as he can. It may be a whole cooker full. Get your coffee mug you had this morning. My good friend Cheryl sent me that coffee mug. Cheryl's been my YouTube buddy for quite a while now. Hey, Sarah. Is June going? Good night. Good night, June. I'm just going to sit here and do this. I may not have very much conversation up here by myself. I told you about my excitement today with it being at the creek. And let's see, told you what we had for supper. What else is there to tell you? For lunch today, I made the little girls just some homemade macaroni and cheese type stuff, but I put a can of tuna fish in it, and they both ate it real good. And when Millie got done eating, she said, that was good. Usually they just eat and won't tell you it's good, but she told me that was good. Yeah, Marla's asking Sarah how her leg is. Yeah, Sarah, how are you doing? Yeah, I was sewing this morning early. Didn't have these beans to work on. And Pam asked, how many quarts have I already canned? I've canned 20. It will be 27, wasn't it? 14 and 14 is 28, but one of them didn't seal, so 27 so far. If I keep canning all the beans I got, I ain't gonna tell them how many I'll have when the beans are gone. Let's see. If you made my morning, you was getting ready to start work. And pickle, I made potato soup and Mexican cornbread for supper. Sarah says my leg is good. My foot drop is getting better. I don't know how many of these I'll get done tonight. I'd like to get a lot of them done. There's a bad one. I don't want that one in there. If I can shell them beans out of it. Did that. Yeah, y'all continue to keep Sarah in your prayers while she's still getting better. Look, y'all see that? Look how juicy that one still looks. If you see that or not. Just as juicy as it can be still. Yes, they do. They eat green beans. The little boys eat green beans. The little girls. Me and Terry do. I won't say that they're our favorite, but we'll eat them. Headed into the 90s here also through Tuesday heat advisory. Kim said our high today hit 94, but heat index was 103. Supposed to be hotter tomorrow. I It was like kind of like that here today too, Kim. I can't tell you what the temperature was, but it was hot and that heat index was high. And Terry got a lot of his hay laid down today, but he's not done yet. Not done cutting. But I think Sunday he's going to start baling some of it Sunday. I'm going to shell this one out too. Get done with the add-on to it. No, they're still working on it. He hired some carpenters, and they come some days, and then if it rains or something, they wouldn't come. So tomorrow they're probably going to get the metal put on the roof tomorrow. Hopefully, they said they would. So no, it ain't done. But we can blame the carpenters for that. They was paid to do a job, and then they kind of lollygag around about it. More to come, I know. The humidity's awful. Yeah, they need the space, Marla, with the new baby coming, but they don't have it yet. They wanted it done long before now, but they don't always get everything done when we want it done, do we? I thought that was going to shell that one out, but it's a juicy one. Hey, Janice Miller. I got my beans here I'm working on. They're called Big Kahunas. Terry was given some of this seed. That's the reason he planted it. But, he's going to let some of it go to seed and save some seed next year. I'm not really, well, I tell you the truth, we're not sure if they're hybrid or not, but he's going to save some. And I can done feel myself getting sleepy. I don't know how long I'm going to be here doing this. I will for a while longer. And Pickle says, I cook green beans with bacon grease and add brown sugar. Let them cook all the way down and fry for a little bit. They're delicious. Brown sugar in them? I ain't never put brown sugar in them. But I bet they'd be good. Is there many more? Yes, Mary Webb. He said about 20 foot into the row. And the row was long. So he didn't get very far. But you know what? I bet we don't harvest all of them. I bet they get gone on us. There's too many other things that's needing our attention, so I bet we don't get all the beans picked and put up. Would be my guess. I started sewing crumb pieces to adding machine tape. Made them 15 inches and we'll put them in a scrappy quilt top later. Rhonda. school, in my jammies and in the dark. That's okay, Rhonda. You need to rest if you've been vacation Bible schooling. No strings. Nope. See, no strings. Did you see? No strings. Well, that might not like the ones you really have to string. I don't like strings on beans. Daughter doing any canning. My sister that grows a garden has green beans, and the other sister don't can. And my daughter, we asked my daughter if she wanted some, and she went into this. She may be listening. She went into this long list of stuff she was going to have to do. Excuses. Rita, we have a friend that brings us any and everything in his garden, not complaining, but so happy. Yes. People don't bring us a lot from their gardens because I think they figure we probably already have it, so they don't bring it to us. And Terry's just not able to pick it for other people to share it. He would if he could, but you saw how my husband walks. Are those, they're bush beans. If there's pole beans, we'd still be waiting on them to make. And you know what? They tell me that when the weather gets a certain temperature that the beans won't put on. Beans don't like it too hot or they'll quit producing is what they tell me. Have y'all heard that? I got the whole center for the butterfly, all peas. That butterfly quilt's going to be beautiful. Cheryl, going to be a beautiful quilt. Have you got in mind who it's for? Have you told us who you're making it for? Got me a bigger bowl over there to put them in. That's your daughter's birthday quilt. You might have already told us that, and then I forget. I forget what y'all tell me sometimes. Or maybe I don't get it read. Hey, Fish. Let's see. Hope I got here in time to say goodbye. No, I'm going to be here a little while longer. I know I'm kind of dragging, but I'm not leaving yet because I still got lots more to do. I might put you to sleep, though. There's a bug. You're so lucky to find the rolls of paper. You've been wanting. Are those the biggest? They are. They're huge. They're huge, but they're still just as fleshy and tender. They really are. You can see that. They're just nice beans. I think I'd recommend growing big Kahunas. And Marla's asking Fish, how are you doing? And you probably went from having storms to having high heat indexes like the rest of us. You love, they're one of the easiest things to can, aren't they? Sarah's tired. You've been up since 4:30 and it's 10:30 now. Yeah, I saw you early this morning, Sarah. But I want to do this for a few more minutes, but I'm not going to be on here a long time. But I don't think I'm going to get my bucket done. Unless somebody comes up here on the panel and talks and keeps me awake. Still using adding machine with tape. I'll buy I ordered some added machine tape from Amazon because I've got an add machine that I use up at the shop to add things up sometimes. And I got my tape from Amazon. That's what I was thinking, Cheryl. They'll fill them up faster. I thought that too. That's what I told Terry. I said they're going to make those tape. They'll fill up the jars faster. Better do it now than in the heat of the day. I know. But I'm not going to can them tonight. I've just got to do this step. No canning tonight. But these hadn't been in the house but about an hour. This is a little bit before, a little bit before 8, I guess, when he brought them in. About 8 o'clock when he brought them in the house. So they hadn't been in here very long. Then we ate supper before I started on them. Several years ago, a friend told us to come and pick beans, all we could get. We wound up with 5 bushel baskets and 3 half-bushel baskets for 120 quarts. That's a bunch of beans, Kim. But when you're canning, Kim, do you count there's 365 days in a year. How many beans we going to eat? If we eat a jar or 2 beans a week, do you count it like that? If you eat beans a couple times a week, that's 150 jars, ain't it? Fish, I've been staying in. The heat is on here. I don't have my pool ready for swimming yet, but I will be studying on that coming soon. Yeah, you get that pool ready. Water will cool you off. Feel good. I want me a pool. Just a little one. Just one I can sit down in. But I don't think I'm going to get one. When the kids were little, had a little old pool. And I guess my son, it messed up his ears because he was all the time getting water in his ears. And his ears never was right after that, I don't think. I think it messed them up. Yes, Mama got her feet in the creek too. I took some chairs, and she didn't wait around much. She sat in the chairs. I did sit in the chair some, and then waited around both. But yeah, Mama sat there with her toes in the water. Don't be jealous, just get one. And hello, Dog Ben. How are you tonight? Several pints of dilly beans. Sarah's filling their pool Thursday because of the stitches. I can only get in it after 2 weeks. Yeah, that's right. Some of them, they sort of have some blemishes on them. I tell you, I'm a sitting here sweating. Sweat dripping off my nose. Marilyn said hi to Doggle Ben, and Kim said hi to Doggle Ben, and Marla Fish. I had one for years, but we don't get enough heat here in Northeast Ohio. I would have to have a heater. I don't have central air conditioning. I really miss my pool. I don't have central air, and I live where I need it, but I don't have it. But a lot of the old timers I knew didn't have it either. Cheryl, I remember picking beans when I was 8 months pregnant. No help from my husband. Set the beans in front of him while he was watching TV. He gave me a hateful look. I said, "You snap them." Cheryl, your husband must have been a doozy. Let's see. I missed the comment Glenda made. Do you give your chickens that they will? They'll get these. These I'm throwing away. Some of these, like I said, they got bad spots on them. So the chickens will get those. I want to go to our big farmers market by the river and get some fresh beans to can and maybe some tomatoes too. My sister got her first tomatoes the other day. She's ahead of mine. We don't have any tomatoes yet, but she does. And she put the picture on the family page. She was boasting about it, about getting the first tomatoes. Yeah, she's the sister that told me I was boasting about my dumplings. Janet, come and talk to me. I come on at 9 o'clock, so I've been here about 35 minutes. 35 minutes. I didn't get an early start. There was just too many things going on around the house. Fish is blessed by folks, yes. I pinned the link, but nobody's come up here to talk with me. So I'm just rattling on. I don't really think I'm talking to myself. I think I'm talking to y'all. That runs in the family. That's funny. That's funny, Janet. Any other year, though, I might have the first tomatoes, but she had them this year. But she started some in some raised beds real early. I've been on 32 minutes. Yes, 32, 33 minutes. And let's see, this is Friday night. We ought to be able to stay on here a long time on Friday night. Marla says she can't wait for a good homegrown tomato, ripe homegrown tomato. Great for picking vegetables, and he loved helping with prep. Terry don't like the can, but he will do the picking. He's a pretty good picker, and I don't like picking the stuff. But y'all saw what little he was helping me the other day. That's about as much as I get out of him, the canning stuff. My back's getting tired. Let's see, made your chicken dumpling, but I added sage and garlic powder and made them. I love the texture. Well, they're slick and chewy, but that's the way we like them. And I'm glad you tried them. Enjoyed the canning process. Love the satisfaction on the shelves. And don't you just love it when you take the stuff out of the canner and you hear those jars of pinging? Ping, ping, ping. You want to hear that. That's a good sound to hear. He does care. Yes, he does that too. Yes, he helps me. I said he's the one who picked this bucket of beans, and I'm fixing to have to dump some more out here. I put a towel down here. Okay, I got to get some more. We get. We get them. My gown's sticking to me. I didn't even dump very many out of this bucket yet. I just put a few. When I go to bed after a while, if I don't get them all done, I'll dump them out so they won't get slimy. But there's still half a bucket. It's Friday. I thought it was Wednesday. Darn, I lost 2 days. Oh, let's see that. My daughter-in-law thought it was a Wednesday. They probably would be because they're big old beans. But sometimes when you're in the middle of canning them, you don't do any other extra things. You just go straight through with what you're doing. Is what I do. And I'm showing 63 in chat, and 30's been on here 38 minutes. Just in case y'all was wondering. See those spots? You can see them or not. I don't like them spots. They're bug bites, I guess. Paul is not on tonight. Must be playing bingo. Yeah, he probably is. And what, Kathy White? Does she have a hot date maybe? Oh, about to knock everything off. There's somebody. Let's see who's coming to see me. Okay, I'm laughing.
At least I made you laugh.
Oh,
you know why?
The rest of them don't see it yet. I've got to take that chat down so they can see it.
You know why I don't boast? I don't do nothing.
Oh, y'all see what she put there on her name? She don't boast. And what I wrote, mine's Rita's Big Kahunas.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Oh, and you put beans.
Well, I thought I might ought to explain what I was talking about.
Hi, Kim. Hello, Mary. My husband's sitting over here laughing. You're going to be known for boasting, and I'm going to be known for my red panties. But Prepping for eternity.
I was telling some of them today that my little old Millie in the creek today pulled her panties off, and they caught the current caught them and they washed away. And, and somebody said, "Don't tell Janet; she may send her some panties."
I'll be looking for them this way in the creek. Did you hear that?
She did that. I don't know why. Well, she did it on purpose, but why? Why? I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's just kids.
Yeah.
They probably was sticking to her. She didn't like the way they felt.
I don't. They don't have little swimsuits, so I was just me and Mama was there, so they just swimming in their little panties. But
Yeah. I bet your mama enjoys them, don't she?
she does, and it's not just my family, but some of the other grandkids go down there, and every time anybody goes, she wants to go too. If she feels like it, she wants to just go along. If she don't do nothing, but sit in the chair and watch them. So.
Yeah. Well, it's good to get out of the house too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, it's getting hot here too, Rita.
Oh, it's summertime's here, but this
It
is
is. Is it today's first day? Yep. So
Yeah.
today was the longest day of the year, right?
Yeah.
We start going backward tomorrow.
Already tomorrow?
Yeah, we start losing daylight tomorrow.
Huh.
And yeah, it starts reversing.
But boy, ain't the year just flying by though?
Really?
June's almost over already. So.
Joan said, so you would chase them. That's all she had to left to throw in. Oh, well, thank you, J. Mary. He used to be a big, big hunter, but after he lost his best friend, he quit going.
Huh.
He keeps asking me to ask all y'all if he can go hunting on your land, but he won't even go hunting here.
So
no, he used to love to deer hunt.
Mm-hmm. That's what she wanted, Joan. She'd watch me chase down those other little crocs that accidentally washed away, so she thought I'd chase them underwear down. But I tried. I tried hardly to keep the little shoes because a pair of shoes, but the little panties, I wasn't gonna do it. They can just get another pair of panties, and they can get more shoes too, but.
The panties are a little cheaper.
They're cheaper, yeah.
And she's got some more at home too.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Yep. Ain't worth falling or getting hurt over.
Mm-mm.
Well, those are some big, big beans.
They are. They're just pretty nice. Yeah. And they're, like I said, they're them Kahunas. They're not the Blue Lakes. They're something different, but they're nice.
They'll fill up a jar quick.
Yeah. And hello to Black One at Homestead.
Yeah. I kept looking for you to come on, and I gave up at 8:30.
And it was
that was my kitty cat.
We didn't get separated till after 8:00.
Oh my!
He was out picking these beans, and he brought them in and ate supper. And I got to work on them a little bit, so I'll just go live while I do this for a few minutes.
Yeah. Well, gosh, you got up 4:00, didn't you?
Early. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I missed that because I wasn't up at 4:00.
I don't.
Better not say.
I wished I would have missed that one.
Ooh, I bet you do right now.
Marilyn, Janet, ever since I asked who that good-looking man was at your place, you haven't let your hubby on the screen again.
He's right over here playing on the computer. He was playing solitaire. He usually tries to play solitaire every night. He says it keeps his mind sharp.
Well, yeah, probably
he needs to play more. He's giving me a bad look.
Hello, Sherry Lynn.
Oh.
We make her hungry.
Rita, you froze up just a little bit.
Oh, did I?
Uh-huh.
Well.
Marilyn, you can look at him all you want to, but that's it. No touching. It's like when you go in the store, your mom would tell you could look, but don't touch.
Touch.
Yeah. Oh, Sarah plays solitaire. He's been playing solitaire probably 30 years. You remember when we used to sit and play it at night? Pass
Yeah.
the time?
Yeah. I was going to say I used to play. It's been a long time, but I played it.
Yeah.
That was before there was lots of other games too to play.
True. I would play it on my lap, take a wooden board and lay it down and play with the deck of cards when we were growing up. Yep.
Marla has a jigsaw puzzle app on iPad. I do one every night. I just I just never knew if I would want to do a puzzle like that. I like working puzzles, but I don't know if I'd want to do it on the computer though.
Well, it's sort of fun. I've
Is
done it a little bit. Marilyn, I understand. She said
I
at her age, that's all she could do, but just
uh,
look. I play free cell in my big computer. Oh, I love doing those hidden objects and what's different in the pictures, finding the differences.
yes.
I think those are fun too. Now, Jane, I never was good at Scrabble. I just, my spelling's too off for that.
Like free sale in my big computer and hidden object games and Scrabble and cribbage and
Cribbage. Now, what's cribbage?
I don't know, and I don't know that one that Lynn,
Mayung or something.
I don't.
Y'all, it's got to be ABCs or colors for us. Logic Sudoku. Now, I've been doing the easy Sudokus, and I'm getting good at those. But now I just can't do those other ones. But these sound like some kind of Japanese games.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
But I don't know what they are. And I would play Minesweeper, and there's a block game that I play where you line up the blocks or
Blocks,
something.
yeah.
I like that.
That was yeah. I've played that one. I can't think. This got a new name now. Okay, it's Mary Webb says cribbage is a card game.
Marta used to play June's Journey. I don't know what June's Journey is either.
I'm not a big. I mean, I like playing like family gets together and plays dominoes or something like that, but just to play on my own. Oh, y'all, I sewed on my quilt today. I had to get Jack the Ripper out twice.
Oh well, that's just what we all have to do.
Yeah,
that.
It's just part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I played June. Starting really, all I do these days is get my coins and leave some coffee in the coffee shop between 7:30 and 8:30. Okay.
Huh.
I told my husband, I said, if I ever tell you to go get Jack the Ripper, I said, this is what I want. Yep.
Mahjong is just a match 2 tile game, huh?
Oh, okay. Yeah, now my husband does that, the tile game. Nintendo, yeah. Mario Brothers.
Marilyn's listening to you gals while watching Baby Huey on TV. What's Baby Huey? I don't even know what that is. Sounds familiar, but I haven't watched much TV in a long time. Oh, in some way grow up.
We've been trying to find something to watch, and we just end up turning it off.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching videos of people getting arrested in the airport. Lord, they act crazy. And hey, when they tell you you're not getting on that plane, you're not getting on that plane.
Huh.
Mm-mm. No.
Donna, my parents played cribbage all the time. My grandparents played Yahtzee. I never married anyone that wanted to play with me. You know, Terry doesn't like games. He don't like to play games.
I think a lot of it's what you grew up with. You know, if you didn't grow up playing them, you don't enjoy them as much. Yeah, that's it. Huey's Donald Duck's nephew.
Oh, that's
What is
right.
it?
Yeah.
Huey, Louie, and I can't remember the other one.
Yeah, I knew it sounded familiar, but I wasn't placing nothing.
Donna Armstrong's on here. Hello, Donna.
Hello, Donna.
Sherry said her husband doesn't like games.
Hmm.
My husband just takes them too serious. I tell him, I said, don't have fun. Just be serious. Oh, Dewey, Huey, Louie, and Dewey.
Hello, Jane Martin. Computers make us lazy. It shuffles and deals all the cards. Huh? Yeah.
Sherry, Rita's in Arkansas.
Yeah, I'm in Arkansas. Yep. West central part of the state. And
Sherry Lynn is in North. Oh, she guessed North Carolina.
No, I'm southern. Just and Janet's in Tennessee.
Yep. Okay. Her husband's 72 and grumpy. Mine's 60 grumpy.
Yeah, it was so. It's been kind of hot and miserable. Well, later this afternoon, I was thinking to myself, I'm going to be hot and grumpy the rest of the summer, probably. No?
I just can't. That's why I didn't come. I'm coming in the fall.
Okay.
Wear a jacket.
Yeah, you wouldn't like it right now, but it's probably hot where you're at too.
Oh, it is. It is. It's the heat index is next few days is going to be 100 plus.
Be dangerous, yeah.
Yeah. Quilting Frog's on here. Hello, Quilting Frog.
Hello, Quilting Frog.
Oh, we used to play pitch all the time growing up. Oh, baby Huey has his own cartoon.
Oh. And Marilyn's watching cartoons.
Black Walnut, I'm north of Nashville, close to the Kentucky line. So your family in Franklin, Kentucky, that would be what, Williamson County? Ooh, that vacation Bible school's fun, but it can wear you out. Rhonda and them's been doing. Oh yeah, everybody, I didn't do my thumbs up, but everybody please do your thumbs up.
Sherry loves cartoons.
Yeah, Williamson County.
Is that the county? That's not where you was born and raised at, though, is it?
No, I'm in Sumner County. But I was born in Detroit, remember?
That's yeah. But you have Tennessee roots, though.
Oh yeah, my mom grew up here. Oh yeah, we go shopping in Bowling Green a lot, Black Walnut, because it's close for us. It's like everything else, though. It's just exploded with population.
Well, we're up to 72 in here. Well, now 70. It was
Yeah.
72. For a second there, it was 72.
That probably we might pick up. Well, it's almost 10, Rita.
No, I, I'm tired. I ain't going to stay just a long
Oh,
time.
I know you got to be because after 8:30, I thought, well, she's not coming on.
Well, I just couldn't get here no earlier, though.
Well, Sherry, hon, you can't come because we're full.
What? Oh,
She's wanting to move to Tennessee.
Janet, you quit that. That's rude.
I'm not, oh, Rita, you have no idea.
Well, I bet it is. I bet Tennessee is full.
Oh, y'all, it's heartbreaking,
And
honestly.
it's probably hard to be able to afford anything. I bet everything for sale probably sells real quick too, don't it?
Well, now it's slowed down from what it was, but y'all, you never heard of a house around here selling $300,000 house was a big expensive house, and they're selling houses now for $1 million
Dang.
in our little rural area.
Hmm.
It's running people off. I mean, people that screw up here can't even afford it.
Can't afford to live there. Yeah.
No, it's sad. I saw my husband was telling me it was the 50th anniversary for Jaws.
Huh. Boy, it's been a long time.
Yeah, now that makes you old.
Yeah.
Because I remember us dating and he took me to see it. Yep. Good night, Sherry. I think she's.
Yeah. Good night, Sherry. Sarah used to say that about Florida. There's so many people moving out of the state because of the home insurance now. Oh,
Yeah.
Marilyn watching Woody Woodpecker now.
Yep. Well, our taxes just keep going up and up too. Always, yeah, that'd be neat if it was Shark Week and Doll's anniversary too.
Uh,
I remember y'all talking this morning. Somebody said they went and watched it, and then they didn't want to get in the creek or the lake.
yes. Now, who was that?
I don't know, but I remember her talking about it
Let me think.
because I put it on the rerun while I was sewing some.
But now I can't remember who that
I
was.
don't remember who it was, but I remember her saying
Yeah.
she was scared to get in the water. You had, what was it? You had several on here this morning.
No, I thought maybe 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, at 5 o'clock in the morning, that's pretty
And
good.
just to pop up.
Yeah.
There's always somebody up, though, it seems like.
Yeah.
And
Shark Week is July the 7th. Okay. Y'all, tomorrow we're going to do Father's Day for Donna. We didn't get to do it Father's Day, so the kids are coming and I'm going to cook breakfast.
oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah. They're going to come about 9.
And let's see, it was you last year that rented that cabin and had all your family, though, wasn't it?
At Christmas. After Christmas, yes.
Okay.
I'd wanted to do that for years and years, and it finally worked out.
Now,
Yep, we had a good time.
you had all that food. I remember seeing all that food.
Yes. The kids brought half of it home. I ain't never seen so much junk food.
Marilyn says, why would anyone want to watch a shark attack people?
No, I don't want to.
And Pam says, you were sewing, Janet, good for you.
Yes, I sewed today. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow night or something, I might can at least show part of it.
And did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I have to say, it was a little. How many? Oh, I just have 2 girls, and they're married, and one granddaughter, y'all. And Marla come about 9 o'clock. So I think, what is it? Isn't that awful? 7 of us.
Fish sent me some chicken videos. Yes, I like them videos, Fish. What was everyone's favorite movie?
Oh, as a teenager, gosh, I can't.
But growing up, I don't think I ever even went to see very many movies at the movie place. It was just not something we did.
I didn't go a whole lot. I'm trying now. I remember Grease, but gosh, that was. I think that was out after we married with John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah. And Marna better leave now. She's 7 hours away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, girl, you better come on.
Yeah, you better go get your airplane or something.
Yep. Oh, that's cute. Oh yeah, Dirty Dancing. They say that was.
Kim, that's what Terry would probably say. He'd probably say McClintock. That and that Snowy River. He loves that Snowy River movie. You ever watch Snowy River? Some of y'all know what Snowy River is.
Yeah, I remember the name of it. I'm trying to place it.
It's in Australia with the horses.
Yeah.
Quilt and Frog. When I was a kid, we went fishing the day after I saw Jaws. You wouldn't believe what we caught. A nurse shark. It had been stealing our bait all morning. A nurse shark.
So now, where did you go fishing, Quilted Frog?
We don't have sharks in the little creeks out here.
No.
You go fishing in the ocean? No, there wasn't much else to do on a day. Go out and eat and see a movie. Go see James Bond movies.
Yeah, Cheryl says they were good movies, and so did Kim.
But I never did date very much either, so maybe that's.
Yeah, I didn't. I remember the first movie I ever went to see. My aunt took me. It was to the drive-in, and it was the Ten Commandments.
Huh.
I remember that. The Man from Snowy River. Yep.
Yeah, The Man from Snowy River. That's it. Yeah.
Jay Martin wasn't allowed to go to the drive-in. We didn't have a movie theater close by. Now there was a drive-in. Oh, in the Pacific Ocean. Okay.
Oh, Long Beach.
You'll have to tell us what those taste like, Rita.
What tell you what they taste like?
Yeah, the green beans.
Yeah, I've not ate any of them. I don't. But I bet they taste like. I bet they taste like a green bean.
Well, you know, some of them have. Wow. Not like a sweet potato.
You know, I had when it's not up there now. I had done a search and looked them up, and it said they have a good flavor and stringless and all this stuff.
You know, some beans to me don't have as good a taste. Blue light. What else was it? There's bunch beans and string beans. There's a blue light.
Blue light.
And then around here they have what they call a bunch bean. It's a green bean, but.
Huh.
And I think a lot of it too is how much water, you know, rain and stuff.
Yeah, that probably makes a difference.
Uh-huh. My dad took us to see Gone with the Wind and The Greatest Story Ever Told in the theater. Yeah. Both of those are good movies. Oh, okay. Uh, J. Mary's watching the Ten Commandments now. The Last of the Dog Men. I don't know if I've. Oh yeah, Kentucky Wonders. That's another one. They grow here too.
Oh, but you don't like those. Now they're strings, aren't they? And don't they have a brown bean in them? Them Kentucky Wonders.
They can. Are they the ones that can get like Shelly? I don't care for Shelley's that much. Whether bean gets big.
Yeah. Now Terry likes it if there's some shell beans in it.
I like a few, but a lot of times when you get the Shelley's, to me your bean is tough. It's hard to have both. I guess 50 cents. Oh yes, she got to see Elvis.
Elva,
Oh, we had a drive-in theater in our hometown. Used to have $1 a carload. We used to pack my aunt's big station wagon full. Drive-in is still running. One of the few left in the U.S. We have one in the neighboring county that still has a drive-in. But
huh?
one we went to, they tore it down years ago. Probably 30, 40 years ago.
She said, "See what Marilyn wrote to you."
Marilyn, that's the reason you wanted you to see it. No, I was still a little kid. I was about 10 or 11 then. Marilyn. Marilyn's mean to me. No, it was I can remember just being just glued to the screen watching that.
Jane Martin never thought of green beans having protein, but they do with those beans inside. Yes, and the
Yeah,
more developed the bean is, probably the higher the protein in them.
protein, yeah.
Huh, I never thought about that either. But you're right, Jane Martin.
Did y'all go to the drive-in and take your lawn chairs and get out and see it?
See, I wouldn't go see that Chainsaw Massacre.
No,
I wouldn't watch that.
I've never watched a horror movie.
Mm-mm.
And
Yeah,
my girls, they never watched them and still don't.
we were talking about the birds and the frogs this morning. That's about the worst. That's about the worst ones I've ever seen. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds. And
And
you never know why the birds came. What drew them to that town?
I don't know.
Sarah. How young? Let's see. Somebody said Sarah must be young. Oh, yeah, Left Behind and Crossing the Switchblade. Oh, Prepping for Eternity said they don't let their beans get that big. Oh, they were both so scared of the Chainsaw Massacre they left. Yeah, I just don't do horror.
Just a good movie. If it's got a scary part in it, I don't want to watch it. So
I remember me and my daughter Donna had gone hunting over the weekend, and we watched Jurassic Park. We had never watched it, and me and her both about jumped out of our skin
yeah.
during one of the scenes.
Hmm. Yeah, it had some scary parts in it.
Uh huh. Yeah, Marla said they would take their lawn chairs or
Uh,
big blanket. Yep.
See what they had a Viagra commercial in the. I want to. When y'all are watching things, is that commercial for that weight loss thing with the pink salt and the eyes come up? What is that stuff? That homemade Monjero or whatever? Do y'all get that commercial that pops up on YouTube videos sometimes? Or is
I
it,
see some that talk about homemade Monjero, but I just
and
try to
what?
get.
So what is in that? Because
I,
they make me want to know, but I don't watch it to see other than just
I
so.
think just a gimmick. It's probably Pepto Bismol or something. Who knows?
because
I
because if
might.
if we can mix up something that easy to make us lose weight, I won't know what it is.
Uh,
One guy they had a truck. We took lawn chairs and he hit a cooler. Whoop! It moved on me. I didn't get it read. Took a cooler full of what beers?
no, I think Cokes,
Because it
a
moved.
soda, and snacks. By the time the movie started, there were about 10 of us in the bed of the truck.
Uh,
That's how my sister, she would take, uh, there was four grandkids that was about the same age, my two and my brother's two, and they would take them all to the drive-in.
see, Sarah says there was an earlier version of Left Behind.
Yeah,
Because I was thinking Left Behind come out when my daughter was in high school. That the
yeah.
one I'm thinking about.
Marla said they would make their own popcorn and a pitcher of Kool-Aid.
But but Sarah, was that kind of like a rapture movie or something? Maybe. Seemed like I
Yeah,
remember
that's what it
one.
was. The Left Behind. And there was a big series of those books. They sold millions of them.
Yeah.
Like a sequel, they had different
Yeah.
sequels.
We got them all. My daughter has them, but yeah, we
Yeah.
got them and read them. They're kind of scary to read too, though, for me.
Okay, what was it? Cost a fortune to get the other ingredients. What was she?
Oh, oh, I seen that too.
Kim.
Cost a fortune to get the other ingredient. All right. Been wondering about that.
Oh, okay. That's what she's talking about, that Monjero.
What is the other ingredient? Does anybody know?
Mary Webb, they pick up a pizza and take it. Hey, can y'all imagine what it would cost to go to a movie theater and out to eat for a date now?
Yeah, how do these kids afford it?
They don't do it. They go to friends' houses and stuff.
Okay.
They can I mean, you're talking over $50.
Yeah.
That probably ain't even close because I think a theater ticket is close to 20 for two
Wow.
people. Yes,
Huh.
but I hadn't been to the movie theater in years.
Right, we ain't either. And there's not even a movie theater in our little town anymore.
Well,
Not
that COVID just about, shut them down. Kim said it's something foreign, Rita.
huh. Okay. I just
Yeah.
curious about it.
Oh, Yella is that's sad.
Yes. The blob. I
Yeah.
vaguely remember the blob.
And the hand, Sarah, you're probably right. If you went to a, a restaurant like we used to would go to every once in a while, you can't go to McDonald's now. Two people is over 20 something dollars.
Hmm.
Kim, that's right. It's unbelievable. Huh. Marla said her son-in-law took the granddaughter a few weeks ago to see the new Lion King movie. Almost $60 for the movie, drinks, and popcorn.
Wow.
That's us, Jane. We seldom go out to eat.
Complain about everybody on the diet drug and nobody eating lunch anymore, huh?
I didn't see that.
What? And popcorn's $10 at the theater. Yeah, no, don't you worry about people tampering with your food when you eat out too. I kind of do.
I just know be nice to your waitress because they get your food before you do.
That's a good best tip you can give people, ain't it?
Yes. Now if you have a honest request or something, but be nice the way you do it. Hey, I've been a waitress. People can be really, really nice and they can be really, really ugly. Hello, Green Bean Queen.
Hi, hello, Sue. I know I got more green beans. I'm fixing to dump some out. I got another little.
How many did he pick, Rita?
I rounded up 5-gallon bucket full.
Yeah.
And it
But
was rounded.
somebody was asking about how much a 5-gallon bucket weighed. If you pack them things in there, they can weigh a whole lot.
Yeah.
If you press them down.
When Terry brought this in, he said, "This is kind of heavy." And so he thought they were, he had them packed in there.
He had them pressed down. It's
These
a
big
good
old
thing.
beans was, I mean, not easy to pick, but they were easier to pick than those the other day. So
Yeah. I remember him talking about planting those big Kahunas.
yes,
He said someone, you still got a half a bucket.
yes, I do. I'm gonna go.
That's something I enjoy doing. Is breaking beans.
I don't think I'm tired. I ain't gonna finish them tonight.
I don't blame you.
But I'll cut these up.
You put them in the refrigerator or just?
I'm gonna leave these right here. Those that I break, I'll put them in a plastic bag and put them in the refrigerator. But not these I haven't done anything with yet.
Yep. But y'all making me want some popcorn now.
I know what they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Jiffy Pop was too expensive. We had to
It is expensive, but it's good. I used to pop it every once in a while for Addison, and it does have the best flavor. I think one of the little pans is like $3 now.
My goodness.
Yep.
But that microwave popcorn is kind of expensive too, though.
Yeah. But now that might be something your little granddaughters would like, Rita. You do them a Jiffy Pop.
Yes.
Oh, Addie, the first 2 or 3 times she thought that was just the greatest thing. We eat quite a bit of popcorn in the winter. Now we don't eat as much in the summer.
Sue's in northern Indiana. She just now green beans are just coming up good. Roller skating. We had a roller skating ring, but I never learned to roller skate.
I did, but it about killed me.
Charles getting sleepy. Me too,
Yeah.
Cheryl. I'm going to try to get off here.
If you're ready to get off, we'll just say good night.
No offense, but I think I'm ready.
Okay. Well, yeah. Maybe we can look for you tomorrow, but you get ready and go to bed.
Y'all know I was up early this morning. You know that.
Yep. You was up sewing.
Just couldn't sleep, so I just hung out at the sewing machine for a little while.
J. Mary's calling. Well, it is It's almost 10:30, Rita.
Yeah, it's time. It's bedtime. It
It
really
is bedtime.
Air popper and use the bagged popcorn. Add your own butter and seasoning. We're gonna have to go make popcorn now for
Yes.
bed,
Yep.
ain't we?
Hey, Kim, look for it because it is still out there. It is around here, the Jiffy Pop. But listen, Rita, I'll get off so you can get off.
Okay, I'm
All right.
yawning. So good night.
All right. Good night,
Thanks
everybody.
for coming and visiting with me, though. All right, I am gonna get off here, guys, because I'm tired too. The Thief in the Night is a 70 version. Some we played outside the dark, then we played hide and seek. We slept out on a little pup tin and made Chef Boyardee pizza from a box. Yes. Oh, I hope it don't keep you up either, Jane Martin. And Marilyn's a waving. Nighty night, Marilyn. Nighty night, Joan, Sarah, and everybody else. All right. See y'all later. Good night, Glenda. All right.